for at least a little while. Time to make some actual marigold potions. Hello, everybody. I've done a little bit of moving around. My secondary character is probably more powerful than this one, so I need to get caught up grindy-wise. So we're just going to get a bit of alchemy done to start with. Just refresh myself on marigold. I'm sure it's 2 marigold, 1 nettle. Yeah, nettles need boiling for 2 turns, that's right. So return to the table. It's water. That's always the thing I forget when it comes to the marigold potion. Bit of water. And then we can add in the... Oh, I should say we can get out. Man, I need to... Right, before we go any further. Before we go any further. I always forget. I've been forgetting to do this. This is actually really good. We need to do this. Actually good for building stats up as well. Survival. So this may be a grindier video than yesterday. Obviously I did a lot of messing around and the dog was taking too long. So we need to probably haul ass to catch up with everybody else right now. Even though I am going to have to do a walkthrough for that dog. Plus, wherever the end location is, probably show where that is so we can skip it, because, my gosh, is that too long? For a setup quest, right? Like, I'd understand if it was, like, looking for something or whatever. But for, like, a setup quest where we kind of need the dog, like, we literally have a skill dedicated to getting that quest done. Like, damn, it's long. And I really want some healing, so we're going to get some healing done. So it's 2 turns, add marigold. Yeah, this is easy. Easy. So we need water. Sorry guys, it's going to take me 15-20 minutes. But we can chat. Anybody comes in today, please chat with me. And we want nettle. And it's, 1 nettle into there. Drop that down, so it just starts simmering. Simmering does not count as boiling. And then we add marigold to this twice. And it's 2 turns, right? Now, I like to pull this to get it started before we turn the hourglass the first time. And then we want to, like, do it so that it fuels each third of the glass. It's kind of weird how it does this. So you can't just do 3 pumps straight away and expect that to bubble it all the way. You need to do 3, nice and spread out. And then another 3. And this is actually the best way to level up alchemy. So I'm probably going to make this into a video tomorrow. The more smooth I get at this, the better. Pull it up so that we don't boil the marigold. That goes in. And now we pull it out. Sorted. That's 1 set of healing potions. Yay. And I want all the pokes to go that was a weak one. Well, that's unusual. Must have got it slightly wrong.
I didn't boil those nettles long enough.
Didn't I? Wow. I thought we did them for quite a long time. You know what, we should spend a poke point because we've got to level 12 there. We don't lose anything by leaving that water behind. Alchemy, and we definitely want better healing. I'm very tempted to buy this. Like, we could basically be horrible to commoners and get a bonus for it. I don't know how often that I don't know if bandits count for that. Purple haze and poison specialists seem very strong to me. Preservation I'm not too bothered about. I feel like if it's something important, unless we need it for like super potions, but I don't know about that. So these are probably going to be important, especially if we like start poisoning weapons and stuff. We can literally act like a witcher, which is hilarious. Get more vitality for having alcohol effect. Marigold can't count, can it? But that would mean, yeah, you get +1 vitality when you save. So that's interesting. Yeah, we've got water of life. Okay. I guess that wasn't anything massive. Let's keep going. Oh, sure. I got that right. Though. Water. The only downside of crafting where I am is there's no storage. Alright, so yeah, nettle, marigold, yes. There's one nettle, isn't it? Yeah. And can't see. Let me see. I wish I could change the page from here. Just so I could glance over it. Yeah, it's 2 microns, right. I always doubt myself. Terribly sorry about that. I did already put the nettle in there, didn't I? I'll know if I do this. Yeah, I've got materials in there. Cool. Marigold goes in there. Alright, 1 pull. So I said we didn't do it for long enough last time, and we did have 2 turns plus the one after. So maybe I'll go for one afterwards. It's really weird. That's the first 3. Turn glass. If you do too much, it like burns it, so we have to be careful. So we're gonna do 4 this side. So we'll do 1 more. And then lift it. I am streaming just because I want to be with you guys this evening. You all did really nice for me last night, turning up, so I don't want to let you guys down streaming, but we've got to get this done, I'm afraid. There's so much for me to try and get through on the game, and there's so little time. Everyone else is also so far ahead of me. But this is basically money printing right now. So, there we go. It came out good that time. Weefig. It's a shame it can't keep the ingredients on the shelf like it did before. That's all right. In there. Drop it down. It does seem to happen faster than last time. I can't tell if that's just a feeling or not. Or maybe it's because we get so many more potions so much faster. And the experience seems higher, so it doesn't take as long for this to start leveling up. 1 pull. Turn the sandglass. 3 pulls at a nice steady rate. Turn the sandglass. 3 more pulls. 4 pulls, actually. 2. 3. 4. Yep. That's done. Can have a sip of tea now. And done. Came out weak again.
Left those nettles on the fire a bit longer.
A bit even longer. What? Sometimes I don't quite get it. It does seem to get easy though. I need to get this down perfect. Nettle. Needed to leave it on longer. That was more than 2 turns though, technically. Marigold into the pestle. Pull that. Turn the glass. So maybe I need to like pull it twice, make it hotter. I don't know. Like this double pulls the thing, so double pull. Then leave it. And then double pull. And double pull. See if that helps. Right, that should be hotter, right? We'll find out now. Once we've got the perks to get even more per craft, we can start doing the save snaps. Weak again.
Should have had more time on the fire.
Really? Alright. Try again. Water. I was knocking out perfects really easy earlier. Nettle. Oh, maybe it's easier with fresh ingredients. You know what? I wonder if that's a thing. It's not impossible to get good ones with these, but maybe it is easier. Drop that down. Let that simmer. That's something I want to test now. Right. 1, 2. 1, 2. One, two. Right, that was definitely 2 turns there. If that doesn't come out as at least a decent one, I'll be surprised. Questioning my sanity. I think maybe having not fresh ingredients might be affecting it though. I was getting it way easier early. Literally like just before I started streaming. I was getting it fine. Weak again. Alchemy goes up. Sick.
I didn't boil those nettles long enough, did I?
Not long enough. 100% definitely did 2 turns there. Alchemy's betraying me. See what happens if I just can't try and keep pulling it. See what happens. Go in. Switch it. See if this works better. Take it up now.
Nah, I didn't boil those nettles long enough, did I?
What? It just cannot be the case. Like, what is going off? The only thing is, like, the more perfect we get it, like, the better result, the faster you actually level up, so this is an issue. But at least we're leveling up on these and making it easier for when we get the saviour snaps. Drop that down. Let it get to the simmer. Right, let's just keep going. Try not to stop the bellows. It's actually, you can actually get 9 bellows in across that. Right, we're mad on the bellows that time.
I should have left those nettles on the fire a bit longer.
Okay. Why have I just put nettles in there? Oh, I can't take that out, can I? Alright, reset. It's fine. That was wrong. We'd have got a mystery potion for that. Right, nettle. Oh, you can actually boil it up there. Didn't know that. Right, anyway. Nettle. No, not now. Not now. I'm confusing myself here. Stop it. Marigold. It's probably going to go wrong now, because that's already had some boiling going on. I'm pretty sure it only counts as boiling while it's bubbling. Nettles really want it to be hot. Let's see what happens if we do this again. It says, like, you know, turn it. That's 3. That's got to be 3. Counts 3 turns. It's got to. Alright. So we've done 3 turns now. Lift it up. If he says it again, we're just going to have to assume that it's because I've got dried ingredients. There's no way it should be 3 turns. Ah, did it fine. Alright, guess that works. It's not my dog. Wish it was. At least now I know. Alright, so I guess we go 3 times. Get the nettle in there. Try it again. Let's start simmering. The marigold. So get it boiled. Turn the glass. Sunglass, sunglass, sunglass. Oh man, it's going to be completely off now. So I just nudged my mouse slightly. This is going to be completely untrackable now. I don't know why sometimes it just decides it doesn't want to keep going. I'm still pressing the left trigger. There we go. Alright, okay. Let's lift it up. That's going to be like way over. It should be way over. That went completely wrong. In terms of the pulling of the bellows, anyway. That should have been in too long.
I didn't boil those nettles long enough.
Apparently not. Alright. We're on 14 now then. Happy with that. Right, so let's level, let's add some more perkage. In particular this one. So we can make it so that it comes out better, more often. But the level itself is supposed to do that anyway. I much prefer the idea of getting more of them. Yeah, really going heavy on the alchemy. Right, so it's also going to mean, let's have a look at how my potions are coming out. I have had some successes. There we go. Now I can heal in combat. Hopefully. That's what that means. Start again. Right. Wow there. You see how it levels up fast there, can't you? Nettle into the water. Drop it down. Stack the marigold. First pull. Turn. Alright, let's just hope it stays calm this time. It's a shame I can't just hold it. Like, what? It doesn't really... I really don't understand why it does that. Sometimes it'll keep going, sometimes it likes to stop. Is it because I've got to time it or something? Yeah, it is. I think I've got to time it. I can't spam it. So I hope everybody's all well today, by the way. How's the game sound, by the way? People were saying it was quiet yesterday. Is it still quiet? I should probably come back and listen after the stream. See how that comes out. Weak again.
I should have left those nettles on the fire a bit longer.
Longer again. Wow. We're doing like 3 turns. I don't understand. It must be because I'm not pulling the bellows constantly enough. I've got to get this down though. I can't just have 6. One pull. Get it bubbling. Turn sunglass. Alright, let's try. I've got to time it properly. Nope, still didn't work. Come on. Oh man. Even try to time it. Oh, there we go. That's better. Okay. Kind of understand it now. Alright, that should be it now. Lift it. Right, I think I get that better. I believe my personal understanding of how that works is improved. You guys have to know. If you don't want me to keep on doing this, we can always go and do something else. But it's just required at this point to get some heals on the go and some save your schnaps.
Those nettles should have had more time on the fire.
How is it more? I don't understand how it's more time. It should be 2 turns and we're doing 3. It went perfect for me earlier as well. That's the crazy thing. I had it perfect earlier. Well, I wonder if it's because I just had slightly higher alchemy by the time I was paying attention. Alright, so this is so now what I should do is I should hold it. And then we do that. Right, now should we return? Let's try a third one. But if I get more efficient, it should, in theory, be too hot now. Right, that's what should happen there. It should have been in too long. That's what I want that to say. We did 3 turns, but I was much better at the bellows. Point of water, not the file. Foolish me. Nope, that was perfect. Apparently, that was perfect. So 3 turns was perfect. All right, let's try that again. Not wine. No. Need water. Give me the water. Why did that miss? You see that go down the back of the pan then? I thought that was funny. Alright. Do that. Turn the glass. And then... so I can fit 18 with that. Next one. So that should be less mistakes. Move that up. Drop it in, drop it in. File. We should stop moving. It's like moving around where the cursor's going. Like, come on now. Give me some good ones. Weak.
Those nettles should have had more time on the fire.
How is it more time? A part of me started to wonder whether or not there's a chance factor at play that we can't see. I picked up the wrong thing there, so I just put it where it was going to go. That down. There. Alright, okay. Get that started. Flip that over. Alright. What? No! Why aren't it working? No. That's terrible. I think that was more my fault than the game, I'll be honest. I wonder if part of the issue is that I can't see when the sand is gone. Maybe there's still sand at the bottom when I'm turning it over. That should be it. It's like nettles really like getting boiled, isn't it? I think I need to do one more of these. No, I didn't. No, don't. No, don't. We already put the second one in. That's when it simmered, right? That was close to a mistake. We don't want that. Get the file. Came out weak again. Got a level up there.
I didn't boil those nettles long enough, did I?
We did! I feel like we definitely did. It's bugging me now. I mean, at least we're almost at 16 though. That's going to be the good spot for getting the schnapps in. Right, so the first pull. Right, so let's see if we can get better with this. I know I messed up on that first one. And last one. That should be way enough, surely. Surely that should be right. Hey neighbor, how are you, buddy? Hope you're keeping well.
I didn't boil those nettles long enough.
I don't know how that wasn't long enough. I really don't know how that wasn't long enough. Right, I'm going to boil these for 20 pulls without this. Let's see what happens. If we can get it smooth, it might be good. Because that should be the right amount, in theory. So let that start simmering. Should start turning like that, that's right. And now, 1, 2, 6, 7, 2. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, hopefully my count's not too far off. It's 20. That's how you doing well, brother. What have you been up to today? Thank you all for liking as well. We've got 4 likes already. You guys are legends. I do appreciate it. Again.
Those nettles shouldn't have been boiled on such a high flame.
That was too much. Right, okay. Well, that was funny. The 20 is too many. My non-working day. Softly 2-year-old, then took 13-year-old too. So, okay, cool. Nice family day. Those are the best days. Right, you'll miss them when they're gone. in this free time. So let that start simmering again. Because I think that's key. And maybe I'm starting the thing too early because that's now turning, look. And maybe that's what's throwing me off. So I think it should be 8 plus a turn. God damn. Sometimes the rhythm on it is horrible. That's terrible. It's so bad. Alright, let's just hope that's okay. Let's try that. 13-year-old decides we're going to do stuff. That's fair enough. $2 and $13 though. That's a big gap. Did they get on okay? I mean, I suppose 13-year-old's probably fine. Most of the time. Apart from the, don't ask me to do stuff, it's not my job. That one came out alright. Of course it did. So maybe I'm right. So maybe it is. Maybe we go with like 16 pulls. Because if we can eliminate turning the sandglass, we can make this faster, right? There's a key thing I'm researching right now, and that is the fastest way to level up the alchemy skill. So if we can work out the number of pulls it is without using that, then that's good. And it may be the key is waiting for that to start swirling. Which it should do anyway by the time you've done this. Right. So we're going to go for 16. Break. Lift it up. Get on fine. Live in different worlds, really, so not like they're fighting everything. Yeah, exactly. Completely different. So that was 8. Slight break, 8. Perfect. There we go. We can speed this up for people loads with that. Perfect. So you put that in there. Drop that down. I won't take that clip in case I don't ever get it perfect ever again. I should, but just in case. Right. And then it's this bit that's annoying, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lift it up. So what games do you get to play any games then, brother? Or do you just do you just experience your games through YouTube? I know some people do that. Shouldn't laugh. It's not funny, but people do. That was weak. Why was that one weak in comparison to the last one?
I should have boiled those nettles on a smaller fire.
So was I too long on something? Maybe I added an extra one. Try again. And it's weird that it says it's too high of a flame, not that it's been in there too long. That could just be wording. Alright, let's go. 1. 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2. Why is someone looking for me? That's not good. I've not actually done anything wrong here. Still get plugged with it. That's fair enough. Came out weak again.
I boiled those nettles too long.
So it was too long. It's not 8. So maybe we'll try 7. Try 14. I don't know why the guard was looking for me. Like, do I need to pull my torch out while I'm in here? So I don't count as being sneaky? That's maybe too heavy, doing all these potions. Yeah, if we can get it perfect, we get better quality now. That's interesting, though. And in 2 levels' time, we get extra cool stuff. But we're just not making the best stuff yet. Once we start to get a hold of poisons, we're going to be good. There we go. Yeah. What? What? I'm not sneaking around. I'm just making potions. Give me them. Right, nettle. So I'm going to try 14, 2 sets of 7 this time. Well, maybe it is about time rather than heat. I don't know. That's that in there. That's on there. Alright, let's go. That's 14. There we go. Back on. I mean, that's 14. We were on 7 before. I'm aware that my counting was a bit off. So does your teenager play a lot of games? Do you let them play games they're not supposed to? At 13, that's when you want to play all the naughty games, right? Whoa, got it perfect. 7 and 7. There we go. 7 by 7. And then we don't need the glass. Sick! Let's try that again. Water. Just a bit of late night experimentation. Don't mind me. I'm no mad scientist. Honest. In there. And then... in there. So this will be a video tomorrow now. 100%. This is the fastest way. Easiest to get ingredients. Shortest cook. That drops down. I did it the wrong order here slightly, but it's fine. Let's start swirling. There we go. You can see it swirling, so it's ready to be bellowed, which means 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Oh no, we let go. 1, 2. We've lost it now. That should be it though. Yeah, majority quite a bit. I just, you know, I didn't concentrate on powering things up yesterday when I was streaming for such a long time because I just wanted to find stuff. But this game just can't really be rushed. That's the issue with what I was trying to do yesterday. So we're going to get caught up on things that I shouldn't have rushed today. Such as brewing lots of potions. That was probably off. Yeah, just normal one. Okay.
Those nettles needed a lower flame.
So that goes in there. How about you, JB? You playing? Drop that down. Got down there. There. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn it, man. The timing on that thing. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Man, it's done it again. I would say it was my fault, but the timing on it's so bad. It's so bad. It's probably going to be not strong either. This is the best way to do it though. 100%. And in theory it gets easier as your skill rises.
Those nettles needed a lower flame.
Yeah. We did it with 7 and 7 before, first time, and then now. It's a bit weird, isn't it? It goes in there. Down there. Or maybe the threshold changes when you're now aiming for perfect. I don't know. Right, so now I actually want it to come off. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Right, now we come off. Lift it up, quick. See if it comes out here. If not, then maybe the 7 and 7 was wrong. We'll try 6 and 6. But we did get it when we first did the 7 and 7. This should be the same. Clearly, like him fidgeting around too much makes the heat last longer. Nope, normal.
Those nettles needed a lower flame.
Alright, we'll try 6 and 6 then. There we go. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I guess we'll just have to lift it. Means it's about time, apparently. You play much then, JB? That was 6 and 5, I think. Approximately.
I boiled those nettles on too large a fire, I reckon.
I swear it's changed its threshold. I reckon it's because I've leveled up. It must be. It's changed what I need to do. Probably to make it easier, but it has, 100%. Come on. Man. One more. Should be it. I think, approximately. Approximately. This is going to be off at least slightly. But we are getting better results as the... Like, it's really noticeable now that we're as high as we are in the alchemy scale. Is it daytime now? Have I made my character work through the night? I don't actually know if my character needs to sleep if you do this. It says it recovers energy if you do this at nighttime.
I boiled those nettles on too large a fire, I reckon.
Alright, so now that we've leveled up a bit, let me see. Yeah, it's daytime. Hilarious. But the fun thing is, we've done this for 45 minutes and we're now at alchemy 17. So we get to 18. Just so that we've got it, and we can have anything we want out of this then. Let me go sell some stuff first. I guess we'll keep brewing first. Still got time for the shop to open. Let's get the shop open. Alright, so let's try doing it the proper way, now that we've leveled up. Well, the way that I did it in my videos, and it seemed to work like flawlessly, which was nettle in, drop that down, and the marigold down, it's one pump. Turn that. And then we're just got to keep it bubbling. So that's 6, look. Before that gets the thing. Easily 6. Now pull it up. So I've got 6 on either side of the glass turn there. Stuff's in there. Let's pour it in. Just normal.
I boiled those nettles on too large a fire, I reckon.
Yes, let's try slowing it down. can't tell. I think it has, you know. I think taking the perk for the perfect brewing seems to have changed the threshold. Let's try doing it the way that I was doing it before then. So that. Turn the glass. And then now. 1. 2. 3. Turn glass. 1. 2. 3. Lift it up. If that comes out perfect now, I don't know whether to be happy or bad. I guess you just have to get crushed through the first few levels and then end up with the better stuff at the end.
I boiled those nettles on too large a fire, I reckon.
How? I don't know how we've gone from too little to too much. Right, let's do it this way. Can't have been more precise than that. Surely. Same.
I should have boiled those nettles on a smaller fire.
What? How? I don't know. Like, I'm barely doing it now. I want to get the perfect ones. And I need a way of doing it, right? So let's turn that. Too big of a fire. 1. Let's try the way I was doing it before then. And then hop over. And then hop over. That's it. And then turn the glass. Then hop over. And then hop over. That's how I did it for my videos earlier, and it came out perfect. But the threshold seems to change radically. I don't understand why they made it so stark. I mean, at least we've got loads of decent ones now. It makes getting the decent ones easy. Too easy, almost. They're, like, the normal ones are now fails. Is how it feels. Which is fine enough. That normal ones again, okay.
I should have boiled those nettles on a smaller fire.
What? That's just mad. That's the wrong thing. On a smaller fire. Recap what I've done so far. Very little. We start the game, and then, obviously, I mean, I don't know if you want story stuff or whatever. I don't know how much you saw yesterday. We got attacked by a group of bandits, lost everything. Literally, we ended up in just pants to start the game in. We went off doing some adventuring, got into a bit of trouble. I decided I was going to try and find the dog, but I was vastly under-equipped for trying to find it. Oops, sorry, I just touched the mic on there, but that was a big bang. Oh, that did work. Sick. And it leveled me up. So now we're just trying to get some potions in so that I've got some healing and some money. Wow, I've got loads of I got loads of marigold potions now. Because this is just a really good way of leveling, powering up and getting some money. I'm trying to think what else we did. I was hunting for a long time yesterday as well. It felt like we didn't get anywhere, but the real issue is I was trying to rush a game which really doesn't react well when you try to rush it. Right, let's try this again then. So that was basically much slower. It's interesting, right? How now that I'm a higher level, it takes less to do it. Right, so hopefully, if this comes out well. Sick. Recruit those. So now we've got strong decoction as opposed to normal. Which covers 40 health over a minute instead of thinking, okay, yeah, sick, alright. We could basically just go sell those other 66, I don't need those. That's money now. And then we'll get the Saviour Schnapps done, then we can go back into adventuring a bit, I guess.
Greetings. Was wünschst du?
Show me your way.
How much money has he got left? He's got 300, good. Because I'm going to have all of it. Where are we? Yeah, we're selling all them. For 8 each? Oh my god, it's not even going to have enough money. He's got 300. We can do 30's 240. $420. No. No. 320. What am I talking about? So you want to go like there. There we go. Perfect. Let's haggle.
Let's talk about the price.
I suppose I can't because he hasn't got the money. Let's take everything he has.
Ja, das ist fine. Pleasure doing business.
Good. Now, a little trick you could... I don't know if you can do it in this one.
Show me your wares.
And I guess we'll try it now. Something that might be a good idea is... if you give a trader stuff for free... So you see all these weak marigold potions that are taking space in my inventory. Right? He can't afford them because he has 0 gold. If I just give them to him...
Das war ein gutes Geschäft.
He will, A, now give me better prices, but B, over time he'll sell those, and we can then obviously sell him new stuff to get that money. So whilst I'm not getting the money for them now, technically I'll get more money for them later. See how that's cool? And I have some standard ones which I could put in storage so I don't have to make any more later on. So we'll test to see if that works there. If we go back there in a few days, a few in-game days, we'll know that it's mostly worked, won't we? Right. The issue that I'm going to face right now is... I don't have much carriage space. Interesting. Why? Why do you need a lead at the again? That's really weird. What can I store? Oh, I've got all these, alright, that's what's taking up space. Because we have a mission here right now, don't we? This is what I couldn't do yesterday, because we were going to continue the Miller's quest. Got all sorts of cool stuff on there. Yeah, see, we need these back. Yeah, that was on the horse. That's right. And then... So we want to be... Yeah, visibility low. Noise low. Okay. Now I will probably... That reduces my noise by equipping that, does it? Okay, good. Put those away. I don't want those on, that's good. There we are, so noise is low. I'm really not in the stealthiest of stuff. Where did all the black stuff go? I thought we had stealthy stuff. Noise of 3. No noise from those hooves. Let's take a look at them. Right, there we go, that's better. So overall that's better, I just don't have a black shirt. You 100% need to wash. Do I have a barrel? I suppose I could get some money from you.
Grüß dich. Show me your ware.
Yeah. So he's got 398. We could have. to have anything I want. Oh, yeah, these would be good. For repairing. Take one of each, why not? I could take a spade as well. And we can dig. And... yeah, why not? Lockpicks.
Word about the price.
Well, ja, das ist gut. Finally.
Okay.
Thank you and take care.
Sick. Good deal. Good deal, sir. Good deal. So now we can do some repairing, maybe. This is good for stat increases. Ooh. Don't have enough skill. Well, that needs to be fixed. Right, now we just need to wash somewhere. Let's do that. So I apologise, the beginning of the game kind of didn't end up being all that great, although we still need... some saviour schnapps, don't we? We're taking the blood off clothing. Right, let's do 2 rounds of saviour schnapps, because otherwise I'll be annoyed myself if I don't do it. And it's not going to take long just to do 2 more crafts, is it? Alright, saviour schnapps, if I remember rightly, is belladonna, nettles. And I think we do 2 turns of the nettles, and then you add the belladonna and another turn. Yeah, that's right. So this one is feels a bit more active anyway. So it's wine. We want to put the nettle in. Drop that down. Let that start simmering. Get the belladonna ready in the pestle. Because this is what makes this hard. Is timing this. Because now we do that. 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 Turn that. That. Give it a double. Now we grind this up. Drop it in. Keep that boiling. Lift it up. And file. And boom, 6 saviour schnapps. We'll take that. Should be enough for now. I can also make some more if you need them in a bit. Alright, let's put the rest of those ingredients on there. Very good, I tell thee. Very good. Oh, I need to eat. That just looks like it's going to go off. I don't have a dog for that right now. Oops, doing to that. I'll just go there. No. Alright, so let's take a look and remind ourselves about... yeah, we need to steal the document from Troskowitz rat house. The dude said he dropped a key in the room next to where the chest is. Right? Oh, is it up there? Oh, sorry.
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Okay. Now look how much stuff. Yeah. There's even more marigolds. We can make so many healing potions. Alright, let's go. So let's sleep until the evening, and then we could take a savior schnapps, right? That's basically going to be the same as what we want to do. Now, I'm going to assume I'm nowhere near strong enough to take guards down right now. We've got a save point right there. Technically speaking, like if we wanted to be reckless, we could just run in, try to find where the chest is, and come back out. And then obviously reload and then do it the proper way. For now. So he stays there. Which makes me think that you can probably pick his pocket for the key. Right? Do we try it? Oh man, that's way hard. That's I don't have a high enough skill for that. Obviously. It's this way anyway, so it's not in there. Now I know there's guards up here. Yeah. We should probably knock you out. You actually get unarmed out of that, that's pretty good. And now we have door and keys. Now, I don't think the stuff here is amazing. I definitely want 40 groschen. 0.7. Yeah, nice hood. I'll do. Technically, if we leave right now and no one sees me, that shouldn't even come to me. Basically. Where's that chest? Is it actually... Where's the map? Is it underground? Is it... Oh!
Hey, you're not allowed here. Hey, you're not allowed here. So it was you. You'll pay for that.
You put two and two together. Yeah, okay. Alright. We know there's good stuff up there, but that's not where we want to get to. Alright. So, we need to check in that building. Or if it's down here. Oh, look. Hello. I didn't even notice this before. Right, and that's why we need the key, because that's a very hard. Where does this come out at? What? okay. There's a good opportunity for some stuff here. Because if the key opens all these chests, we'll be absolutely loaded. Alright, let's try and get that key. Then we need to get out before that dude with the red top comes in. Let's have a look at this. There's nothing in here. Oh, there is. Strength of the Night. Ooh. It's good for later. I like to keep skill books for later. You know, like, early on in the game, obviously, things go up easier. Like, the stuff's just got up 2 points, right? So, I prefer to save skill books until later. Oh, man. Wasn't expecting another room. We need to identify if there's anything we need, though. Another chest there. So I'm not going to try picking these. If we can get a key that unlocks all that, therefore makes it quieter, we can come out of, we were going to come out of this with so much loot. That's the way we came in. Okay. So you come through there, hopefully loot those chests. Through there, loot those chests. No, up there to loot those chests. That's an easy lock. What's in here?
What are you doing there? Leave that lock alone, you lout.
Alright, I'm just looking around, sir. Just looking around. Some groschen and anything in there.
Ha! Now I've got you.
No, you don't. So sorry, sir. So sorry. Okay. So it's risky going through all there because there are obviously patrols. But I reckon we can do it. So we go there, drop into sneak. Because it said we can get the key from any guard, so you come up here. Gotta be fast, because there's only one... No, there isn't any one way out. Right, knock him out. It's crazy how fast this levels up stealth, though. Right. Then we need to get out before anybody patrols up. Drop down. That's not the way I wanted to go. Well, I suppose you could leave that open because that would attract attention, take people out of coming the way we're going. Grab that. Just all of it.
Offer of Hermes Trismegistos. That's Krazel's document.
Oh, I forgot. There is actually a thing in there. There's the book. %100% want that. Right. Through this way. Alright, I need to not get caught now. Oh, how do they know it's me? I thought if they didn't see you, then It was fine. Man, that was such a good chest. I did KCD1 on PC. I'm doing this one on PC as well. Get over there, get over, get. Oh, it's not gonna let me get over. Out the back, out the back, out the back. So we got away with it. Everything's just upgraded. That's the best way to describe this game. If you like it, in comparison to KCD1, everything's just upgraded. Everything's smoother. The world's more reactive, like as you're seeing here. The game like has. That's so annoying that they pinned that on me though. We got loads though. What was that? What was all that armor? Yeah. I didn't get everything, but we got loads. Okay. I mean, maybe knocking that guy out was the wrong guy to knock out, but... You get weapons as well. I did. We got a knight sword. Sick. Alright, I just gotta drop that off somewhere now, let it calm down. So, you know, they made crime a bit more difficult because the game will if somebody sees you enter a building and then they find a body in there, for example, then you know they know it's you. They didn't see me at all there though, and they still managed to catch me. So I guess they've made it so that it's really quite broad for them to do that. I'm not wanted for anything to attack off, so we can go straight up there. That's fine. But it means I'm gonna not want to come here for a while now. And fast traveling is gonna take me straight through there. So ideally, we probably want to sneak around and get down to Miller. Yeah, that's where I need to get to. So we're heading towards the H. But I'm always going to have that key now. So if I start trying to sneak around there later on, it's going to be good. So we're back in the old, we need a bit of strength. We need strength. Ooh. Is that yeah, it is one of their guards as well. If he sees me, he's gonna come over. Oops, sorry, just touched the mic. This is an hours in so far. Only just got to the wedding main quest. No, I didn't get it ahead of launch or anything like that. Sorry. So I am just exploring the game like anybody else. I mean, I haven't really been aiming to get to the wedding. I've been trying to do both of the side quests that look like they're going to give us access. But obviously yesterday I was mostly focused on trying to get the dog and working out, you know, good things to do early, because you know, that's what YouTubers need to do, right? I need to work out what people are going to want to find early on and do a few guides on that, which is why I was doing quite a bit of alchemy still, because I'm very convinced alchemy is the way forward early game, especially if you don't do much crime, because you can get a lot of money off from the potions, like not rapidly, but quickly enough that you can get yourself set up with it. So I'm now pretty convinced about how I'm going to talk about getting people to level up alchemy quickly. So that's going to be a good video for tomorrow. Leg day is still overpowered, so going around picking up flowers is good. The funny thing is, even if you don't want to do alchemy itself, you can still make money by picking up the herbs, and there's perks for doubling the amount you sell the herbs for. So that's pretty good. I'm aware I could be using my horse, but I want to get my vitality up. I need more stamina. I'm hoping the miller gives us a bedroom. If not, the blacksmith is definitely the way to go early on. I can never tell if it's a bandit or not. Like, I could get my bow out right now, shoot it, and be like, What the? It is. You gonna attack me?
What?
Should I just not take chances? Every time, the thing that gets me killed is taking chances. Like, is this gonna be a crime? I could save. How do I cancel the bow? I don't know how I cancel the shot. He must have seen me.
What?
No, it's a video.
So you have a weapon. Big deal. You were beginning to make me nervous.
Yeah, you're making me nervous too, sorry. Interesting. The state of my archery tells me I need to get my archery improved. Let's we could start hunting these down. Problem is, with these, they always have too much meat on them. We can't just loot the arrows off them anymore, right? We have to butcher them. So have you played much of the first one, Wackus? He's going to have a torch on, isn't he? I should have one on, right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, finished. Nice one. So, how does this work? Drink. Alright, cool. Alright. It's quick enough. That's much nicer doing it like that, though. And don't get searched.
Evening to you. No shenanigans tonight.
No, no.
Greetings, Master Guard.
So that's supposed to be a... Oh, saddler. Okay. How much fit did we get? That's what I'm after right now. I need more stamina. Always. There we go. It's almost up one. It does me how there's bandits on this path. Here's something. An egg. What kind of playthrough are you doing? Are you doing a mixed one? Are you trying to be pure Henry? Criminal Henry? What do people call it? The Paladin playthrough, right? Right, so he did say I could sleep somewhere, I believe. Mediums always break my locks, right? My picks right now. It always seems to be like right at the edge. Up the ladder. Well, that one actually is closer to the middle. It's really precise for that sweet spot, isn't it? It's like they've tried to make it so that, you know, you really need to get your lock picking up higher to start picking like you do in the first game. Because I suppose it was a bit outrageous the first game. Hello. You happy with me to go in? Crazy? No, that's not home after, I don't think. It was quite egregious. The first game, once you get to like, what, lock picking 12? I can do like anything. I can get anywhere. So that's the storage chest. Aha. Aha. There we go. Alright, so means we've done that. Let's store all of this until it gets rid of that stolen icon. Some of it's already done. Wow, the coat of arms so coat is already done. Nice. That's going to be good. I bet that's going to be good for fashion. We have this, which I'm assuming is +1 strength. Yeah. From level 5, right? We don't need to do it level 5. It's all well and good doing it early, but when strength's already leveling fast, we might as well skip like level 15 or something. What's the highest level in this game? Because what? There's probably going to be 4 skill books and then 4 trainers, hopefully, if it's like the first game. Which I guess means you can train all the way up from... I don't know what the max stat is. 8 from the top. That's when you want to start training, isn't it? So we'll save that. Store those. Max is 30, up from 20. Right, okay. So that means you want to start using books and training methods from 22.
Are you going to bake bread today?
Aye, of course.
Okay. That's particularly important for speech, right? Because I assume speech is still a pain in the ass.
I don't know who you are.
What? I'm just looking for the dude.
I have that document from the rat house for you.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you.
I took a look at the document. I couldn't really make much of it. Who's this Hermes Trismegistos?
My 5th cousin. We write to each other sometimes.
That doesn't sound very convincing.
Did you find my family tree at the rat house, too? Now show it to me, so I can finally get the knowledge. Good. Good. This will come in handy. Ah, yes. Of course.
What now?
That much? Going to need more. A lot more.
Did you hear me? What now?
Sorry. I got lost in thought. I owe you my thanks as well as reward for getting me the document. And maybe another little job? What do you say?
Don't tell me you've forgotten. I need to get to that wedding in Semi.
Don't worry. Your path is leading that way. Only it'll be a little longer than expected.
Why is they all angry? Why do we actually have like different, you know, things here?
Are you yanking my pizzle?
Not at all. I'll get you to the wedding as sure as the heavens are above me. The fire of the Creator is within me. But you'll have to wait a while. Besides, things are about to get really interesting. Step by step.
Enough. Supposing you first initiate me into the mysteries of your enchanting milk. This isn't any run-of-the-mill business, so to speak.
Devilish. It's high learning. And when I say I'll not some
Okay.
brewing of...
Tell me more about it then.
I wouldn't be so sure. But I've taken you on as an apprentice. Now, I want to make a golem out of dough. Then, using secret alchemy...
A golem, you say? Isn't that a kind of pie? What are you going to do with a living pie?
Henry, a golem is a helper brought to life using that can be made of clay. Studying the Jewish Kabbals taught me a practice known as Maseh Bereshit. A mystic can use it to imitate the work of God. Just imagine. You carrying sacks.
What? You can't be serious.
My word. That sounds incredible. I have to see it.
So far, it's just all in my head.
I mean, I didn't know who he was, Neville. I'm glad you did.
You'll see soon enough. It's in the interest of the advancement and prosperity of mankind. Just look at the Bible. Moses could command the waters and speak to God through the element of fire. Jesus brought the dead back to life. I've no doubt that if our great holy Mother Church had been around at the time, they'd have crucified Jesus the same as the Pharisees. And all the apostles would have been burned at the stake.
So a golem, you say, made of flour?
Exactly!
And what about the good of me?
You already know that you can learn the practical application of... But for a few groschen, we could discuss the art.
I'm overwhelmed with supposing you give me a few groschen first, as a reward for bringing... And then I'll decide whether to trade the coin for some learning.
Oh, see now? I completely forgot. Here you go. So you don't go around saying that I added in what I owe for those sacks you carried. And if you want some more work, there's...
Okay. Somehow just randomly improve stealth. Okay, cool.
What's this next job all about?
I need to find a saltpeter pit.
Never a
Legendary figure in the Middle Ages, believed to be older than Moses.
That's my credo.
Teachable the occult arts. Oh, that's interesting.
Tell me what a saltpeter pit is.
A saltpeter pit is a pit in which saltpeter is formed.
Saltpeter is niter. That I know. They're white crystals similar to salt. But I have no idea what you might need it for here at the mill. Or is it supposed to be some peculiar crazal wedding gift for...
Nothing of this. The Kabbalistic doctrine speak those white thanks to the ingredients from Hermes Trismegistos, his feet will never get tired, and his fists will have the power to smash rock. But saltpeter is the most important thing. Salt
Okay.
So you're serious? How
A lot.
I feel like he's trying to lie to me. I feel like he's trying to make a bomb and he's trying to dress it up in some mysticism.
All right then. I just hope you. And also,
Yes, Bonnie, but for you.
so this Bonnie.
Bonnie is someone not only will the main. If you don't, she'll take. That's a.
You have a.
What?
Well, so how?
There's a from. Oh, she's.
If Bonnie spends time with Zinnek, she may want some spirits rather than herbs.
Bonnie, right along.
There is a lot of dialogue. Right. The lair. So we talked to Bonnie. Which is that way, okay. Interesting mission. Marigold and Sage. Right, straight down we go. Ooh. It's not my horse. Okay. Sharpening wheel. Does my sword need fixing? Let's take a look. It does not. I don't know why I kept the axe on me. Looks way better, doesn't it?
What was that noise? Woodcutters.
No. Oh, I got a shovel. Is that for me? Yeah, we'll take that. Now I have to buy one. Yeah, I've already got pebbles. Yeah. I do have it. I'm running on purpose. I want to improve vitality as we're moving around. Plus, I can spot things easier, such as nests. I'm not on a horse. Like that one. I don't know why they made it so you get sword guards in nests, but that's what they decided. It's an interesting way to do it. Comfrey. What's this for? I remember this was useful in the last game. What's Comfrey good for? I'm not picking loads of herbs right now. It's not eggs. It's got crafting materials in this game. Look, I got an ordinary sword guard. For example. Wolves and Wisp dropping coin. In basically every game, you mean? So the nests do serve a purpose. They've got looting. Don't ignore the nests. There's another one. Okay, coin sword pommel. See? Seriously, don't ignore the nests. If you want to do anything with crafting, and I believe the best stuff is crafted, don't ignore the nests.
What do you want here, you scoundrel?
Scoundrel? I suppose maybe I am. Soppy pit.
I'm Henry. He sent me to search for a niter.
Of course I will. I'm Bonnie. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Bonnie. It's not a name I hear often.
It's not the name I was baptized with. In our craft, it ain't a good idea to tell people your real name.
Ha! Ha ha!
That's why we use nicknames. What should we call you?
Alright. I just realised those two are both Witcher Easter eggs, aren't they?
Wolf of Scallis.
Well, that's not very creative. You know what? I'll come up with a nickname for you myself when I get to know you better. Did you bring me something from the mill?
Actually, Crazel said you'd appreciate some herbs.
He's right there. Do you have some for me?
I'm sorry.
I reckon I'll just have to scrape together the ingredients for that magic ritual myself.
What kind of magic ritual?
The kind where Zenek finally gets some sense into his head and stops making stupid. Just so you know, that mess with the author of Hermes Trismegistos would never have happened to me. Not me.
Alright.
While we're on the subject of rituals, did Crazel
Yes.
touch-
Did.
And
I'm curious to see what a golem made of flour will look like. But I'm mostly curious to see if Crazel will really be able to breathe life into it with the help of saltpeter.
I'm more worried that as soon as it comes to life, it'll slay us all. So, if by some chance it looks like something's going wrong, you won't see my heels for dust. And I suggest you do the same. But that's enough of that. We're not going to stand here talking about... I'd like to chat with you too, Henry. Get to know... But if you're in a hurry to find Crazel's salt...
No.
Alright, let's get through it.
When they caught Zenek in Troskovitz, I had to hide out here for a life in the lair. So I... It's...
Crazel.
Come on, give me that speech. Oh, okay, hello.
No. Pa was a blacksmith.
Oh, really? Would you teach me how to make, maybe, barrel hoops?
Those are pretty hard. Wouldn't you rather start with, maybe nails?
Sure. I'm pretty quick to learn and patient. When Crazel starts... What do you think of the old miller, anyway?
I don't think...
What are you think? But now, before you came, it has to... I'm not... Anyhow,
Barrel is quite...
for the whole Trotsky region, aye. Unfortunately, Crazel said we need at least 6 times as much.
6 times? Will one saltpeter pit be enough?
I reckon so. There should be as much as Crazel needs for his... If you're looking for it, you ought to know how saltpeter forms. Do you have...
Certainly.
That's right. But like I told you, don't forget that saltpeter crystals are formed in places where something is rotting. It can be shit or carcasses. Well, a saltpeter pit is actually nothing more than a mass grave. The best natural saltpeter maker.
Crazel said saltpeter is a vessel for life energy. I get it.
God's mysterious ways.
And he also wanted me to taste it. That's nonsense, though, isn't it?
Unfortunately, it isn't. Otherwise, you won't know if it's saltpeter or some other shit.
Nah.
It feels kind of cold on the tongue.
Jesus. And you know where to look for such a pit full of carcasses?
Not exactly, but I have an idea.
That cannot be good for you.
Times are evil and there's plenty of corpses. A person who's digging holes and throwing dead bodies into them and doesn't even know he's got a gold... I mean...
The local gravedigger?
Exactly. And the one we have here in the region is also the Knacker.
Well, I haven't met him yet.
The cemetery is beyond Troskovitz, towards the Apollonia rocks.
So I'm in for a walk to the cemetery.
Seems like it. Too bad you couldn't have walked around the county with us before. I learned a lot during that time, and
I'll keep that in mind.
that old grave, he's always dragging those carcasses. So
Good idea.
he lives a short way from the cemetery. Lots of luck, the Wolf of Skalitz.
Ha! It remembered.
I'd like you to...
What would you like to...
Ah, cool. So we can get some stuff here. So I can get +1 to cat. Like, see, this is what I'm saying. So even though I've gotten alchemy quite far, for 100 gold, +1 at my level is pretty good.
What
I'm just gonna smash through this
Tell me,
He's that too... Action.
for the speech.
how was...
Xena, when we met...
What, boy?
Con...
What do you know?
He's a... And...
So, I'd like... Why?
Because...
You...
And...
What do
I got... Oh, well.
what
You
do
can rob
Your
everything back, can't you?
presence-
The obvious thing I haven't been able to try yet is if we can still
Soon, my friend.
place things in vendor chests and get gold for it.
What are you doing here?
What? I thought we were friends. Why aren't you happy with me going over there? Alright, and she's marked on the map now. That's also interesting. So now it wants me to go... miles away. I'm not doing that right now. Wow, all the way up there. I can't even fast travel there. Can I?
My word. What a beauty.
Did anybody else get interested in the fact that there's an obvious path through the rocks? Mushrooms. Aha, that was convenient. Strength point from that. Berries or something. Boar, alright. Is it actually a noise they make? It sound like a little gig. Sound like they're giggling. I have no idea where that noise is coming from. It's madness. Jumping and sprinting. Just had a bad feeling for a second. It's right. We're on the good side of the river. Something up there. Oh, that's a big fortification. Let's not mess with that. Nest. Just near me. Where is it? There. Almost. Closer. Closer. Okay. Where did it drop to? There. How much do they weigh anyway? At least they're not heavy. Is there a left turn somewhere? There must be one. That's not it though. That must lead to something though. Maybe. Or maybe not. Oh. Someone's had a bad time.
They were von Bergov's men. Judging by the colours, they must have lured them into a trap.
I mean, it feels rude not to get a free crossbow and some armorer's kits. Free shield. Counts as stealing. But how did you get it then? Interesting little spot. Is that far? Not from Semi, it's not. Let's go take a look at this. Your cows. Shittier West Farm. West. It's funny how important they made nests. I'm actually looking for them now. I pretty much left them alone in the last game. Fallen out? No, I think it's still there. I don't know why it does that. Why is it like... Change my aim. It's like I've got to hit it without being able to see it. Can't see what I'm doing. That's quite annoying. No mind. Oh, tons of marigold. I can make a lot of decoctions around here.
Greetings.
Trade, what you got?
Show me.
Food. Oh, also some mint, if you need it. I don't need it for anything,
Why are
but
you
that's good to
wasting
know.
my time if you don't want anything then?
I was just having a look, so sorry. So sorry. We've got a drying rack, cool. I wonder if they'll let me sell him dried cow meat.
Good day.
Good to see you.
Alright, cool.
Good day.
I wonder how long it'll take for my bounty to be forgotten. Got another nest, where's this one? There. Some of them must be like high up on purpose, so you have to use an arrow. That was too far then. Oh. There's no like bandits on the other side of it, can you imagine? Just like, what's that? No, I can't get it. Well, I can get it, I just don't want to fire arrows. I'm good, thanks. There's another one. Where? Where is it? I don't see so many less. So easy to get distracted by them, isn't it? Leshy. Clearly a strong perk in this zone. Like, most of the stuff we're doing is out in the wilderness. What's my vitality doing? Man, it takes so long. I love how far you can see in this game, though. It is good, isn't it? That's actually the town I can't go to. Yeah, that road's gonna lead me the wrong way. Through the forest, I suppose. That's all thistle. Oh.
Nice. It's almost like the place I used to visit with Bianca.
Can I wash clothes here? No.
Christ, there must have been a fight here.
Oh. Bad blood. Oh, there's a quest.
It's covered in blood, used as a weapon, maybe.
There are way more packs of wolves in this one. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it was good of them to add more combat to the game? Weirdly enough, I thought it was quite refreshing in the last game to be able to actually go for a walk in the woods. And not be constantly, like, fighting all the way. He's named, I suppose.
Listen. Well, have you seen?
Fur. At least we made some progress. That's what I'm mostly happy about. Not sure there'll be too many wolves. I mean, you know, places have had problems with wolves. I can't remember the name of it. Why don't you try Googling the wolf that laid siege to Paris? And I know it sounds crazy, but you should. Big lack of squirrels. That was why, didn't it? It doesn't do it like it did in the last one, does it? Where, you know, you get it closer to the middle. It just doesn't seem to do it. Ah, food. Why not? Then I can eat. Guess my thievery up. There we go. Now, of course, not suggesting that means that they need to have wolves everywhere. Bobtail in French. Yeah. Yeah, it was mad. They had to, like, lure it into town and trick it and everything. The thing was, like, evil. Not evil, obviously, but really smart. Yeah. I couldn't remember all the details, but yeah. So, you know, the wolves will club together. Apparently, like, he was particularly big and clever. The large wolf was. And they had to lure it in. They had to lure it into Paris and ambush it. It gave him a real problem. Oh, you're the grave digger. Haha. Coyotes and mountain lions. Yeah.
You must be the local gravedigger, right? I'm Henry.
Ignatius, master of the sod, at your service. Looking for a final resting place? Or do you need to bury a dead goat?
None of that. I have a different, slightly unusual request. Bonnie from Lower Semine sent me. We're looking for a saltpeter pit.
From Lower Semine? What pit?
A saltpeter pit.
I ain't never heard of nothing like that. What's it supposed to be? A pit to hell?
Yeah, something like that. At night, you hear the cries of tormented souls and catch the whiff of sulfur.
Well, that I can't help you with.
Not to worry. It's actually just a hole with some rotting carcasses in it. These white crystals form in it. And that's exactly what we're after.
You should have said you're looking for the pit I throw carcasses into. What's all this about salty? I'm going to go there anyway, so I'll take...
Really?
Not even a... I have some... At least one day I can...
You want me to help you with your grave-digging business?
Why not? You look like a strong fella.
Oh, dragging carcasses around isn't exactly a... But so be it. I'll help you with it.
Grave digging is a... And if it wasn't for us knackers, folk would have to deal with their animal carcasses themselves.
Of course. I'm just... I wouldn't like to...
Don't worry about what... So what? Nice and...
All right.
Didn't you understand me? We, like I said, be here at...
I understand.
Man. It's like they're trying to make us do like all these, a day in the life of a knacker, a day in the life of a miller, a day in the life of a blacksmith. At least fast travel back here. Right, so if I try to fast travel to like somewhere like here where, you know, I could do something maybe. Although I don't even have anywhere I can go that has anything I want to do. It's like I could go somewhere and sleep, or I can go make some potions. What time is it? Yeah, because the time's crazy. Like, if I wait there, there's no way. It's just not a good idea. All of my fast travel right now goes for Troskovitz. I guess Troskovitz is like the center of this map, isn't it? Almost. I've not seen a big town yet. Maybe it'll be down in the corner, or where the big castle is. I suppose there was a big castle.
What a nice day.
Need to get some more stealth takedowns done. Right, so we've got to wait another day. Although, I bet if we can find his pit, we won't need to wait, will we? We could look around. It's obvious. Let's go check this out, for example. What's that? Like a lock of hair or something. Right. Assume that's a material of some kind, a bag of nails. Alright, we'll just go look at. Oh, there's like a valley over there. Interesting. No water in it. Brr. Are you happy over there, cow? No, nothing on there. Let's take a look what we've got. Snorter, eh? What? Did I already come here? Ah, I'm at the wrong one. I thought I'd gone over to the thing. Nearly got caught there for nothing. Going that way. Lena. It's fast travelable now then. It needs to have a thingy, doesn't it? A wagon wheel symbol. Which that does. Okay, cool. So we can fast travel out here. Is that stealing? No, it's not. He'll share with me, will he? I know his face. Isn't he the guy that we spoke to at the thingy?
What do you think you're doing?
Just looking at you.
Have you seen a stray?
I haven't seen a dog. Last I heard, they were causing problems for Siegfried. He tends his flock up on cop.
I already spoke with him. Can you think of any?
What about the gamekeeper? No.
All right.
Take care.
Looks a lot like he had a dagger. I want one.
Bastard!
Oh, he won. He got out. Knock him out. Oh, what? Is that because you're losing? Ah, that wasn't good, was it? I promoted it. Oh, I didn't have one. Well, I didn't really mean to kill you. I'm sorry. No one's going to see him out here, though, are they? It's so hard to get that in the right place. Alright, we've got some loot in here. Oh, hand wraps apparently make us stealthier. Do they? Do they? They do. Right? How do they make me less visible? Other for women's clothes, that's funny. More charisma from that one. Good, good. What am I already wearing? Oh, the shirt. $16, $17, $16. Okay. Anywhere else? Well, let's continue north, I guess. A mountain lion's smaller than what? What's that? That's cool. Mountain lion's smaller than other lions, I guess. The whole Apollonia thing coming up just didn't really mean much, did it? I guess when I say other lions, I guess I mean... Why's my survival going up? Is that because I discovered a nest? Discovering a nest makes survival go up? That seems crazy. It must do. That's the only thing I did there. A type of cougar. Okay. I mean, I know we give them all different names for living in different places, but is there like... I don't know, what's the, like structural differences between like a leopard and a jaguar and a lion, I guess. I don't know. I know the cheetah's obviously significantly different because it's built for the speed. Hey. Just an egg. Never mind. Further north we go. I understood you meant they. I was smart enough for that one. Tunnel in the cliffs. Oh, hello. My dagger, I need one of those. And a kettle hat, sick.
That looks like a map. Carved into the rock.
Oh. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. That's cool. 8 feet in length. Is it smaller? Yeah, it's smaller, but it's not small. Although that's nose to tail. How much of the length is taken up by the tail? Because 130 to 150 pounds doesn't sound that heavy, does it? I don't know why. I would have thought a cat would be like quite heavy. Big cat, quite heavy. Oh man, the trawler's going weird. Means the battery's probably running low. That was an interesting find, that was. Whoa! Yeah, I don't want to be messing with all them bandits. They can have a good time if they want. I can't even make poison to do anything interesting with them. Oh man, there's like a complete utter, like, just settlements worth of people here. Enemy camp. So, this area is probably story related. Let's get out of here. "4'9", 5 feet. That's about my size then. I'm 5'7". That's a big discrepancy. There's a whole foot. I mean, I say big discrepancy. A whole foot difference. Yeah, people can be all sorts of heights, right? You know what I could have done? I could have just slept in that bed that I effectively freed up for myself. Why can't I fast travel? Can there? Not there. Why not there? Yeah, make yourself look threatening. Well, people don't win fights with most animals hand to hand. Even like non-predators. Humans are pretty much built to use tools. I think that's the main thing we do, right? Is we manipulate and control our surroundings. Everyone at night before that. Fair enough. Do you live quite rurally then? Rurally then? Yeah, that's the word. That's no longer stolen. That's not stolen. That does so much damage. Cattle hat, good to have. It's pretty much what I was using all last game. Where was that? Must have been in that chest. Cool. Save that for later. Let's use some of these kits up. So let's use that on. Okay. So what does this do? Yeah, you can't have two perfumes on at once. Hilarious. Oh, so these are all considered miscellaneous. Guess we'll sell them.
What would you like?
What do you have for...
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Don't have a gun even though you learn to use pistols and rifles in youth. That's fair enough. I mean, if there were lethal predators to round, I'd definitely want something, especially with kids. Although it was nay with kids, right? Like if you see a predator on the drive, you got kids out there, you definitely need something. Alright, so he said he wants me there at dawn. So if I sleep till like 4, that should give me enough time to get back there. Couldn't bear hurting an animal unless it was life or death. That doesn't really bother me too much.
What are you doing?
Like, I don't choose to do things like that on purpose, but
You're about without a light.
no. And in the instance I'm talking about, right, the reason you'd want a gun in a place like that is, you know, there's going to be an instance where it is life or death. or could be. Especially if, like you say, you've had one on your drive. Can you imagine if you, like... I can't imagine. If my daughter was out there. Thing is, gonna feel some wrath. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not even sorry. Just, you know... What is happening down there? This was a top shoot. Neither were hunters, so we used targets with human silhouettes. Yeah, that makes sense. Huh. Well done, we need some of that. Every time we see it, we gotta pick it up. Just running back on over. No Troskovitz right now, gotta be careful. Just a tad careful. I'm really wondering now, though, whether I could have gotten away with pickpocketing that key off of him. Because there's a lot of loot under that rat house. We get all the guard loot in one go. Leave it in a chest, let it all go off, and then we're done. Like, cool. Sorted for the game. Pretty much. Well, he's away.
Greetings to you.
Nourishment's low. Did get some food, right? Pretty good. We ready, Mr. Ignatius?
The dew is still on the leaves. You don't need your horse. I'll stable him here in any case. Heavens, hop on the wagon and Snorter and Dragonfly here will take care of us.
Right. Everybody whistling. There's poppies there, right? Got up short semi rifles was former Force Recon Marine.
Excuse me.
Vietnam and a competitive shooter. Wow, okay. I mean, I can't imagine what it'd be like in Vietnam. There we go.
Come on then, get a move on. We've got a long journey ahead of us.
Like I've been in some hairy situations, but
So you say you're from Lower
that just seems like next level.
Not exactly. I'm not even from this region. I'm only doing some work for the miller.
I remember Crazel when he was still a wee lad. Even then he was a great big smart-ass. When I buried his parents, he was traipsing somewhere through the world. Maybe you heard what they say about Lower Samin round these parts. Crazel don't sell short measure, not that. He looks out for his reputation, but his helpers have been seen often in the villages after dark, looking fishy.
Jump way into enemy territory, yeah. Risky that is. Especially like in the jungle.
To that gang too?
Bonnie's an honest girl, and her friend Zinnek is too. Crazel only sent them to scrape saltpeter off the walls of the sties, so that's just what they've been doing. From what she told me, they had nothing else in mind.
Lower Samin's a thorn in the side for a lot of folk. Some on account of the competition. Some is just rubbed up the wrong way by that Crazel. Either way, all they need's the slightest excuse to grab their pitchforks. Go and grab the miller and shove his face right in his own millstone. Yeah! Yeah! Whoa, boys, whoa! Come on, come on! Are you deaf? Oh, they're acting stubborn again. Now listen, Henry. Here on the left side, you'll see the ruins of a cottage that's been abandoned for a few years.
It looks mysterious. What treasures might be hidden there?
You'll soon see. I have a trap set inside the cottage. I wanted to lure a wolf into it, but that didn't work out. There's a deer rotting there unnecessarily. So hop in there and bring it to the wagon.
All right.
Finally. At least we're not blocking the road too much.
You say to the left, he did, didn't he? Damn it. Ouch. Just can't attack it, can you? Even with a shield on. And I couldn't even block. You mean, why is it not giving the opportunity to block? I've made it almost impossible to actually finish the walls off in this. Like... What? Why does it come back right to there? Where's this deer carcass then? And 3 lockpicks. There's no way it expects me to pick my way through a very hard locked door. It doesn't even turn gold, look. Where is it? Right, okay.
Jesus, what a stench. Better quickly throw it in a sack and take it back to the wagon.
Huh. There we go. They really like this whole carry a big heavy sack thing in this game, don't they? Just notice the bag there. They seem to have loot in a lot of time, these baskets. Okay.
Put that carcass down and get over here. You hear me?
Avenger.
What's going on, Ignatius?
Ah, I'm trying to explain to these fellas we've got nothing to do with no thieving around here. They should go to Lower Samine to complain.
2 stinking pieces of shit was sneaking around our sties and cellars and lining their purses with silver too while they was at it. Some scruffy and dunger. You must be scruffy, eh?
I'm Henry, and those, names mean nothing to me.
Like I said, if it's rotten carrion they're after, they should have come to me. A passion for knacking is the only thing we have in common.
Is that so? So prove it then.
Take a good look at me. Do I look like a thief? At this rate, you could blame any old peasant who's grimy after a hard day's work.
I don't know. I don't reckon I've ever seen a real thief up close.
Ask around about me and you'll find out everyone knows I can't stand a liar. I'll keep my promises and show up on time. So enough talk, and let's carry on to where duty calls us.
All right, we'll be going then. But if you happen to run into them two thieves...
Of course.
You can count.
Glad. Let's go.
All right.
Maybe...
You want to keep going or not?
Maybe it was the one with that shape.
Not much left for us to do here, eh?
Hopefully our luck will hold out, and we'll only be breaking the limbs of carcasses today. The next farm's just up ahead. Hop on. Don't worry. That was just a kind of little favor for me. Now we'll help the locals here in Jda with their carcasses.
So far, I've just carried sacks. I already did that for the miller.
Yesterday, the good wife from that farm came and told me both their pigs died.
Oh,
So we'll scoop them up and haul them off. I mean...
this is gonna take forever. We're seriously gonna end up going all the way down to Lower Samine.
You'll scoop them up and haul them to my cart. She says it was a curse. There was a flash of lightning, the pigs started trembling, squealing and puking, and then keeled over and dropped dead.
All right, that's what you get. People sin here in their seclusion, thinking they're out of sight of our Lord.
It ain't my first day doing this job, so I could see right off them pigs had been poisoned. The good wife swore them pigs were happy as, well, pigs in shit. She said they even let them go to a nearby stream to have a wallow. It flows here through the forest on the right. Since we're here, you ought to go and take a look around there. Check how clear that spring really is.
All right, I'll see what's going on there.
And I'm going to enjoy having a helper. At least for one day. Maybe I'll roll around in the grass here with Snorter and Dragonfly. Lazy bolt.
Oh, come on.
So I better go and stand in the doorway. One eye on him, one on the chest of valuables.
I can't see where it's going.
At first, I thought it was that beast of Visar's that done it, but the pigs weren't big. So it was definitely a curse.
Curse my arse. From what you said, it had to be poisoning, but it's hard to say from what. But we may just find that out from Henry here. And as far as Visar is concerned, I'm headed there now.
There we go. The aim is so far off.
Can't bear it much longer.
It's been bothering them about.
Right, so we're supposed to look at a spring. That's ages away.
Those pigs came here to drink. Where to now? I can smell something upstream.
Alright. Do we go further, or is that it? Surely we should clear this out. God damn, so hard. Hey. That's fleet. Don't need all that. Yeah, another one done. I don't know if that helps or not. I guess we'll go pick the thing up. I've got to do both. It's going to take forever.
Ew. Is this really worth it?
I feel like the blacksmith route was probably going to be nicer. Is anybody here that's playing the game? Where's Wacko? Are you still there?
Pretty hefty, hey? They lived like royalty here.
It really wasn't a curse. There are rotting carcasses in the water upstream from the watering spot. No wonder the pigs caught some disease.
Well, what do you know? I was right. I'll give you a hand. It'd take you all night on your own.
Oh, so if we just cleared the thing. Okay.
Oh well.
Then we get the next pig. Probably should have checked the house out. Because I bet the NPCs are stuck in place right now.
Jesus, this is disgusting.
Yeah, she's definitely stuck in place, look. This probably is a perfect opportunity to go and see if she's got anything.
Poor things. A
Maybe.
waste of good meat.
Be careful. God is punishing us for our sins.
What's next? Are we going?
I took care of the carcasses. We can drive on.
Nice work. There's even a bit of meat left for me.
Yeah, you'd eat that. They've been lying there God knows how.
But nicely in the cold. There's nothing wrong with it. Anyway, you won't be eating it, so don't worry. Let's keep going. Seeing as how you don't obey me, you're surely horsing around today. So far it ain't that bad, eh? You don't have to take down no hanged man or bury an unbaptized child. Carrying sacks, that's thirsty work. Then even that Truskovitz beer tastes good. Now listen to me closely. You won't be carrying anything at the next farmstead. Instead, you'll have to make one carcass there. See, the work of a knacker ain't just about clearing away dead animals. Now and then, you've got to put down some creature, so it don't suffer. Or, like today, to put it down so everyone around it don't have to suffer. In this case, we're talking about a dog.
Oh.
Well, what can I do? But I doubt I'll feel good about it.
That cur belongs to the greengrocer, Vizar. I've heard they're both pretty fierce. Don't draw too much attention to yourself at the farmstead. I'll give you some Aesop potion to drink first, and some meat and bane. Soak the meat with the poison and throw it to the dog. He'll probably be locked in a pen somewhere. As soon as it's done, we'll disappear before anyone notices anything.
So at least we're learning
I got paid
something.
well for it from the neighbors, so don't fuck it up for me. Lazy bones. Yeah! Yeah! Lazy bones. I bought a lovely greetings to the other day.
Right. Apply. Okay. That done? Yes. We got given Aesop potion. Oh, I see. Three minutes. It doesn't say how long. Oh, that didn't work. Did it? Where is it? Is it just over there? It looks like it is.
Oh, Sakra. The dog isn't here. The door's open. Where did he run off to?
Ah, okay.
Barking. He's coming from over there.
The tree? Oh.
Henry, how come you're here? Henry,
Bonnie? What are you doing here?
what are you doing here?
First, tell me what you're doing here. And how come you're with that beast?
He's no beast. I came here to save him.
You mean steal him?
For him, it'll be a redemption from that horse and master of his. I'll take care of him, in place of my poor dead sniffer.
Bonnie... The gravedigger sent me to kill the dog. He's been paid to do it by the people whose livestock that beast killed. It's the last thing I need to do before he shows me the pit.
It's not the animal's fault. When Zenek and I were here last, I saw how old Vysarik treats him. He doesn't give him food, he abuses him. With a master like that, he won't last long. You wouldn't kill a dumb creature just because its master is a sick horseman, would you?
Well, you don't have to convince me. Ever since the gravedigger told me to do it, I've been trying to figure out how to save that dog. If you want to take him, I won't stop you.
You're a much better Christian than I thought you were. I'll take him to the lair. We'll meet there.
Hurry off now, before someone...
Come on now, boy.
This is
You're not getting
amazingly
there.
soft for this time period.
Greetings to you. Do you want to keep going or not?
It's taken care of.
Taken care of?
I set the dog free. He didn't deserve to die.
For fuck's sake, didn't deserve to die? We were supposed to get rid of him, because that's just what he deserves.
Bonnie from the mill came and took the dog before we got to him.
Well, fuck me. How much more is that girl going to steal?
Oh, she'll take better care of him than Baysar did. All he needs is to be fed properly. And
I surely fucking hope, because if he runs off and ravages something or someone again, then we didn't help at all. Let's go before we start looking.
so this is it. This is the pit.
Slowly, boy, slowly. Have a bit of respect. Death always deserves respect, whether it's people or animals.
But there's hardly 3 heaps here. Is this really it? Are you yanking my pizzle again?
Of course not. True, it used to be one big pit. But then I found out when you pile up carcasses in smaller pits and throw some wet hay between them, it all rots better. and the better it rots, the more nitre you'll have. Are you going to take some right away?
I won't. The miller will probably send some people here.
Well, they'd better not dig it all up. That'd disturb the natural balance, see? And soon they'll find out there's no place to find saltpeter.
Well, I reckon I'm delaying the inevitable. I'll still have to taste it.
You're going to taste it?
It's the only way I can be certain it really is saltpeter.
God's nails. And they say I'm disgusting. Wait a moment. I've got a reward for you. Just so's you don't think old Ignatius and his even older nags is ungrateful. Take it as a thanks for your help. Maybe you'll take over my trade one day when I'm pushing up days.
Settle down in Troskowitz, build mounds of dead animals, and eat bread with saltpeter. No thanks. Not for anything in the world.
Here's something that'll definitely either with me.
Thanks.
Taste it then. Get to it.
Do we get Knacker's gloves?
Got to see.
Man. Where's the interact button?
You didn't have to make such a feast of it.
Look at me. I'm a lord's messenger to a taster of cadavers. Cold and salty. This must be it.
Well then, I guess that's done. If I press there, yeah, it's gonna take me straight through Troskowitz. That won't, no. Hey. Let's at least get washed up. Magic. 100% need to get to that bath. Where is it? There, right? I think I've got enough gold for a bath. Yeah, we do 600. Well enough. Let's actually get rid of some of this smell.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Hello.
What'll it be, you? Certainly, my baths are.
Thank you. I mean, if we still get the
I'd
bonus.
like to get to know one of your pretty baths.
My girls know how to make a fella.
What I really need right now is a little taste of paradise.
All right.
Right.
I'll gladly pay you.
Wonderful. You're still.
Hold on. Not as loud as last
I
time.
always get hungry after a fuck like that. I'll go and find something to eat.
Okay. Even more obvious than before. Oh, I get full nourishment after. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Should be all good now. Is that my horse? Ha, very cool. And now, if we go back, It shouldn't take me through. So we got cleaned up and we got back. Yay! Right, let's see what happens now.
You shouldn't be walking around without a light.
Well, so sorry.
Good day to you.
I found the place where we can harvest saltpeter. You just head out of Troskovitz towards Apollonia, carry on alongside the road, then head off it at the right spot. Only it's not a pit, it's 3 piles of earth. The gravedigger Ignatius drove me there himself.
And is it the real stuff? Did you taste it?
Yeah. And I hope I never have to do that again. Ugh. The experience has changed me forever.
Oh, come on. You whine more than Zinnik. It's just commonplace salt. I was hoping it'd be closer. To go all the way to Apollonia. If I send 2 wagons, that should be enough.
What should I do?
That means I could mix barrel and a half.
Quasel, focus. What else do you need from me?
Oh, sorry. What were you asking? About a reward? It's right here.
Thanks. How's it going with the golem?
Well, the whole thing is
Man, he gives us just stat increase after stat increase.
Of interest and important for humanity. Certain
Is it the same from the blacksmiths? Anybody know?
What about all the niter?
I admit it.
So, this...
Not at all. The saltpeter will help us create primordial matter. The origin.
God.
As to penetrate.
Hey?
I'll explain it.
Let's explain it.
Do you hear?
No. You reckon my ears aren't...
Scribe? No. It's... You might...
So I'm gonna have to pick some locks again, eh? And in the castle,
No,
I'd
man.
like to know how I'm supposed to get in there.
For some, the gates of Trotsky may appear to be closed to us, mere mortals. But why try to force your way in? When there's a person, they'll invite in themselves.
What person?
Hold on, we've got the Samine wedding coming up. I can't wait to try out my new potion against drunkenness there. What about you? You still need...
Certainly. It's why I decided to work for you. Or have you forgotten? I hope your promise still stands.
Of course it does. What do you take me for? Start by quickly finding some decent clothes. Ad charisma tuendum. You look like a vagabond, and wait.
So you'll really get me into that wedding?
No, you're not. But before you start celebrating, we won't be going by ourselves. Or, to be more exact, me as a friend and host, and you as a bodyguard.
All right.
And who is this?
A true lady will come to the... All will be stunned. All it'll take is a little push. And... clunk.
Similes, word games... I'll never get a...
The castle's weak spot is Chamberlain Ulrich, because he himself has a weakness. Of all the single damsels at the wedding, ours will be the most charming. Noble or not, he's a mortal man, and he'll start to think with his male member. Soon, and when the Chamberlain becomes insistent, you, as her personal bodyguard, will accept his offer. Naturally, you'll say you won't leave her side so you can defend her honor. Once in Trotsky, Ulrich will do everything to get you to leave him alone with her. And that...
I can hardly believe that you, of all people, would come up with such a straightforward plan.
Well, it's not all that... I admit there's a certain element here that makes every... First, we have to find... Who else? Look, she doesn't have to be a lady per se. We just need a... We'll get her a nice dress, some perfume. She doesn't even have to speak. We'll do the...
All right. Okay.
So some...
Aye. You can find lots of capable girls at the Jelly-Off baths, including some who aren't so well known. It's true, Dorothy can be a bit unpleasant, but
Well, the last time I dealt with her getting your disguise washed, she was quite delightful.
you'll tell her I'm offering enough groschen to buy 2 cows or a small cottage.
All right.
Heck, you're a town, and don't forget. So, Mintha.
Where can I find the...
Where do you think? The butcher's? Bartoszek has just the thing in his shop. A beautiful red.
Why that dress exactly?
Because red is the color of love and passion. The rich Tyrolean brocade is just begging to be touched. Ulrich won't know where to look. The dress is likely to be pretty expensive. But that's no obstacle for you, right?
Where can I find the...
Emmerich the apothecary might have something. Or get hold of the recipe and make your own Mintha. As an alchemy apprentice, you should be able to manage.
Okay.
I'll be going
Once you're there.
Good. I think from now we're gonna try out the blacksmith. We got loads of skill upgrades from this one. So I'm wondering if we do the blacksmith stuff, we can get something similar but more, I guess, aggressive. Maybe we'll get more like strength stats and stuff. Because we got quite a few stat increases just for turning the quests in, which is unusual. Let's put us in some good spots here. Nothing there that I want right now. So we can heal it. We can heal by washing, and we can get dirtier slower, and we can clean. So both of those are useful. But I can't have both. Oh, I didn't think about it. I couldn't have both at that particular point. Dodge cost. I haven't been dodging. Blocking still seems better. If we do one hand without a shield, we get a bonus. Don't care about that. Fall damage may be good. It's the only good one in agility so far. We've got Wrestler. Pack Mule. Yeah, nothing great. The main level ones are the ones that I care about the least when it comes to the perks. Gear damage 10% slower. That seems just good. Nothing there that we need. This one's usually good. Arrows and bolts have better ballistic properties, so they fly faster and further. Or do more damage. I mean, that seems good. Survival needs... I can't believe how much good stuff there is from survival. And I've still got 15 perk points spare. That's mad, isn't it? There's a lot of fighting one-handed with swords. Bonuses. There we are, we're looking good now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. I can have everything that's available -1. That's bad. Well, anyway, that's going to be me finished for the evening, guys. So I'm going to take a sleep and a save here. Hopefully I can shake the Troskovich bounty soon. And we'll continue tomorrow evening. Thank you all again for joining me. The game is really good. I think they've done a good job, though. So hopefully anybody asking or wanting to know, just feels better in most ways. I think they've added a little bit too much random combat encounters, but other than that, yeah, done a great job.